Today, we're talking about brows. Hi everyone, it's Nalanie and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to show you all the products that I use for my brows. I don't use all of these products every single time because I do have quite a few things, but I have some high-end products and some more affordable products as well. But for the most part, these are my go-to products and I just kind of, you know, go back and forth. Now I'm gonna be the first one to admit I don't have good brow days all the time. I struggle with my brows. That is the one thing that's top on the list as far as what you struggle with your makeup. Brows. That's, yeah. So if you see me in public or if you see me in my videos, my brows are not looking the greatest, please be nice. I know they're not looking good. I'm aware. It's a struggle, but we're gonna get through it. Secondly, the reason I feel like I struggle a lot with my brows is because I don't have a lot going on. I've got really thin hair. My eyebrows are pretty much non-existent in my eyes. So I'm pretty much just working with what I have. So it doesn't always look the same. It doesn't always want to cooperate, but yeah, it just doesn't always want to cooperate. So the first thing I do, and this I do pretty much every single time I do my brows, is I use soap. So soap brows have been around for a little while. I'm going to also be the first to admit that I didn't think they really made a difference. Everyone talked about it, but everyone that talked about it, they had existent brows. They do work. This is coming from someone who doesn't really have a lot going on here, and they do work. I have to use this before I do my brows. And I just take a little spoolie, I just wet it a little bit with either just, you know, a little setting spray if I'm in here, but if I'm by a sink, I'll just wet my spoolie with a little bit of water. Just use a very small amount and just kind of comb up with my brows and wait for it to dry, and then I go in with product. Now, as far as product, I kind of do different things just depending on time. What I like to do when I'm in a rush is I like using powders. So I have two powders. Okay, before I talk about powders, let me talk about my little brush that I use. This is the only brush that I own for my brows. This is a Morphe E29 brush. I think this is either $3 or $4, but I have 2 or 3 of these around, and this is the only one that I've been using for my brows. It just works well. It just works well, and it's super affordable. And there's really nothing else to say. I know other people use other things. This is just what I use. So back to powders. This has been my favorite powder for the longest. Like the longest. This is the Anastasia powder. This is in Granite. This is the darkest shade they have. I like dark brows. That's just my thing. That is my preference. Depending on how dark or light you like your brows, I feel like all of that is a personal preference. I like dark brows. This is what I use. I use both shades. My favorite shade. Granite, my favorite. So another powder that I like is this guy right here. This I got a couple of months ago from my BoxyCharm box, and I was really surprised how much I like this. I'm very picky with brow powders, and this has been really good. So this is in the shade Dark. So when you open it, it's a whole little kit, which I think is really cute. I don't use the little brush that it comes with. So this right here is a little brow gel. It's a color brow gel. It's a dark brown. I do use that, and I think it's really nice. These two right here are powders, and then this is a wax. I don't use the wax, but these two right here, I love it. I do go in with the darker shade, and then I also warm it up because it is pretty dark. And the warmer tone, both of these combined, is just perfect for me. It gives me a little bit of warmth, but the perfect amount of darkness. And I just really like it. The formula is great. It's not, a little goes a really long way. And that's exactly what I'm looking for in a product. And it's just really, it's just really good. I just really like it. So the next couple of products I want to talk about are pomades. And I have 2 from Anastasia, 2 different shades. I have dark brown and I also have Granite. So the dark brown is a really nice brown. I've already hit pan on it. It's just really good. I do like this color a lot. And what I normally do is if I do a pomade, you do have to be really careful with these because I can go really, really heavy handed. So that's why I went with a lighter shade. And then with the Granite, you'll see that the Granite is a lot more full, like filler. It's a lot more unused than the dark brown because I pretty much just use this on just the tips, not the tips, the tails, sorry, the tails of the brows. So that's what I pretty much use this for. And if I just want to darken up a little bit, you know, just in there to create more realistic hairs, then I will go in with this one. But I do like Anastasia's pomade. I think it's a great product. They do dry out, so you do have to be a little careful, and you can get really, really heavy handed. But I've been using those for the longest. However, I did find another pomade that I've been loving, like loving. And it is this right here. This is from Morphe and this is in Java. This is $6, I think. It's either $5 or $6. I've been using this non-stop. I'm actually wearing it on my brows today. I love this. $5, $6. The formula is amazing. A little goes a really, really long way. There are about 6 or 7 different shades. It's just really good. So if you did want to try a pomade, but you didn't want to spend Anastasia money, I really, really recommend the Morphe one. It's hands down one of my favorite. Now, we're down to 2 products left and then we'll be done. So, pencil. I am super picky with eyebrow pencils. I use brow pencils just to fill in my brows when, you know, when I'm in a rush. I don't use brow pencils all the time. I prefer my powder. It's just a lot easier for me. But there are times that I do need a pencil, and I love the Morphe one. This is hands down my favorite brow pencil. It is super affordable. The consistency is just really nice. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's just really, really nice. This is in Chocolate Mousse. So this is a little darker than Java. I do want to get this in Java as well, but I've been using this for a bit. I do like the little spoolie that they have right here, but the formula with this is just really, really good. And this has lasted me a really, really long time. I don't have any complaints about it. Super affordable. I think it's $5 or $6. Same price as the Morphe pomade, but it's just a really, really good pencil. I used to use the NYX one and then the Anastasia one, but this is just a lot more affordable, and I like the color choices and the undertones a lot better with this versus the NYX. And the Anastasia one, I don't use pencils often enough for me to justify spending $20-something on a pencil. So if you're on a budget, and I have tried other drugstore brow products, I'm not going to mention any names, but I wasn't a fan. This is hands down my favorite and the least expensive out of all of them. Last product we're going to talk about. This is something I don't use all the time because I don't have tons of brow hairs. I don't feel like it's necessarily necessary, and it is brow gel. It is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I used to use her colored brow gel and I really like that as well, but the clear one, you can't go wrong at all. I do have a couple of mini little ones just kind of floating around. I keep one in my makeup bag just in case. I have the bigger one, but it's in the other room and I'm just kind of lazy to get up and go. But her clear brow gel is really, really good. I haven't really tried any other ones, but this one just works really, really well. And like I said, I don't have tons of brows, so I don't really struggle with keeping my brows in place. So yeah. So I hope this video helps some of you guys. So if you were in the market looking for brow products and you didn't want to spend $20+ on brow products, hopefully this video helps you guys. But these are just my favorite products currently and products that I've been loving throughout the years. Morphe's products are fairly new and so is this, but I've been loving them. So I will end this video here. Hopefully it wasn't super long. But also let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do a brow tutorial. I can definitely do one for you. I can film something that you know, I'm my go-to just kind of quick brow. It's not really quick. Usually my brows take me like 10 minutes because I'm just sitting here concentrating, holding my breath, but I will do it for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.